beauty and fragrance during our Love Your Look beauty event. Pick up Nike hoodies for the family starting at $19.99. Save 50% on Carter's for baby. And Sonoma Goods for Life bath towels are only $8.99. Plus, take an extra 20% off when you spend $100 or more. And get Kohl's Cash. This weekend at Kohl's. Select styles. Offer valid September 20th through 23rd with promo code SAVINGS. Some exclusions apply. See store or kohls.com for details.
These cool and sunny winter days are a great time to come to the garden, the 5.5-acre Bob Wine's Camellia Garden, for this year's Camellia Show. Come alone for a quiet walk or bring the family. You can even bring a friendly family dog. Stroll among hundreds of lush and lovely camellia trees, thousands of multicolored blooms, more color than you can imagine in one place. While you're there, check out the huge selection of trees, perfect for your yard or garden in whatever size you like. Remember, at Bob Wine's, whenever you buy one tree at Bob's super low price, you get another just like it for half price, starting as low as $39.99 for large trees 4 to 6 feet tall. Bob Wine's Camellia Garden and Nursery, located on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala, just a mile east of Lake Weir Avenue. And they're open daily from 9 to 4 till 3 on Saturdays. Come on out. Enjoy what's waiting for you at this wonderful place, the Camellia Show Spectacular at Bob Wine's Camellia Garden.
The Appleton Museum of Art presents a musical performance by the world-famous Maharaja Flamenco Trio on Saturday, February 5th at 7 p.m. Presenting a sound that blends the flavors of Spain, Africa, the Caribbean, and more, the trio will play 2 sets, including music from their new album. Tickets are $25. More information and tickets available at appletonmuseum.org.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Tune in to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors, Sunday mornings at 8 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Listen Sunday mornings at 8 to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors.
Our firm offers insurance services.
Are you or your loved one being released from a hospital and wondering how you'll manage? Inform your physician that you want to go to Palm Garden of Ocala at 2700 Southwest 34th Street for your rehabilitation. Palm Garden provides pain management, post-discharge follow-up, diabetic care, psychosocial support, and so much more. Plus, they even offer outpatient rehab. This award-winning care facility has a team of licensed professionals dedicated to enhancing your independence. Call 352-854-6262 today.
Well, this is a surprise. Hello, ladies. Welcome to the WOCA studios. Please, step right up and tell us who you are.
Tammy Griffin.
Connie Ann Pendleton.
Deborah Jenkins.
Cindy Brown.
Susan Schmitz.
Shauna Tanner.
Andrea Benitez.
April Savarese.
We are the Stiletto Network Group, a sub-networking group of the Ocala CEP.
You're having another great day and you have good taste tuning into WOCA The Source with Ocala Talks and Tom Schmitz. Well, 1 out of 2 isn't bad.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Monday, the Super Bowl is set. The Cincinnati Bengals will play the Los Angeles Rams in Los Angeles in the Rams home stadium. And if you want to go, there's some packages available. The Global Events, the Super Bowl Global Events Company, is authorized by the Super Bowl. You can get an upper corner in one of the upper corners of the top reaches of the stadium. $8,999 plus service charge. They do not disclose what the service charge is. You can get the 0 to 20-yard line in the upper deck for $10,999 plus service charge. That does get you a pregame party and a hotel room. All this comes with it. You can get the upper level 20 to 50-yard line for $12,999 plus service charges. You can get the lower level end zone for $16,999 plus service charge. You get the 100 level corner for $18,999 plus service charge. You get the 200 level corner for $19,999 plus service charges. That is 2 tickets, by the way. You get 2 tickets with this. You can get the 100 level 0 to 20 yard line for $25,999 plus service charge. You can get the 100 level 20 to 30 yard line for $29,999. Of course, that service charge is there. Club level 0 to 20 yard line, $32,999. 100 level tickets, 30 to 40 yard line, $35,999. You can get the club level 30 yard line for $37,999 plus service charge. The 100 level tickets, 40 to 50 yard line, $53,999. You can get the club level 30 to 40 yard line for $55,999 plus service charge. But the best tickets you can get, and we all know club level is the way to go. Club level 40 to 50 yard line, $65,999. Get you 2 tickets to the game. You get club level 40 to 50 yard line. You get a pregame party and your hotel stay. You got to get out there. But if you got an extra $66,000 plus service charge laying around, you can go to the Super Bowl and have club level 40 to 50 yard line. And it gets you a pregame party and your hotel stay. They will Global Events Super Bowl says they will provide you with a first-class package to the Super Bowl. So if you want to go, there's your chance to go. There you go. That's your chance to go. Over the weekend, it was announced, or late last week, it was announced that a institution in Ocala was closing its doors forever. It was my go-to for lunch. I enjoyed the place for lunch because you could get hibachi without having to go through the whole thing, and you wouldn't get the same size of meal you would get, but you still would get a pretty good hibachi meal. And if you're craving hibachi, it's a good lunch alternative, or it was a good lunch alternative. Kotobuki closed its doors forever. A lot of people were talking about it on Facebook. A lot of people, the last couple of days it was open, was flocking there. If you'd have went there like that when it was open, it wouldn't closed. One lady literally put on Facebook, hadn't been there in 25 years, looking forward to going the last night before it closes. If you hadn't been in 25 years, you're part of the reason it closed. And I mean an institution in this town. Kotobuki had been around forever. 622-9622. Kotobuki closed its doors forever, and citing the pandemic and, can't find employees and hard to keep up standards. Same struggles a lot of restaurants are dealing with around our town. But Kotobuki closed its doors for the last time over the weekend. And I like Kotobuki. I would go probably 4 or 5 times a year, eat lunch there. Not as much as you should if you want to help keep it open, but, a lot of choices in Ocala. And that's another thing. The restaurant industry in Ocala is very competitive because there's a lot of choices. I was driving down 200 on Saturday going to Home Depot, and I just was thinking as we were driving by all these restaurants. I mean, there's just a plethora of restaurants on 200. Between the mall and the interstate, and then past the interstate, even west of the interstate, just a plethora. Between Airport Road and the mall on 200, any type of food you want to eat. It's a very competitive market here. And restaurants open all the time. They're about to open 3 new restaurants downtown. 4 maybe with the Pie reopening as a different venue. But Kotobuki closed its doors forever. permanently closed. Then I got to thinking, how many restaurants are permanently closed? Kotobuki, Cody's, Logan's, Pie. Start thinking about some of the restaurants that closed. Feta closed last year. Start thinking Schnitzel Factory closed a couple years ago. It's a very competitive market for restaurants in this town. And Kotobuki couldn't keep up. I'm partially to blame. I only went 4 or 5 times a year. I could have went 10 times a year. The lady who literally wrote on Facebook, I hadn't been there in 25 years. I can't wait to go back this weekend for a final time. Well, how about once a year for the last 25 years? I would have helped. And I know some people say it had fallen on hard times quality-wise and everything. I don't know one way or the other. I still thought it was pretty good. I think some of the places they think are the best in this town for stuff like hibachi and sushi aren't as good as some people portray them to be. I thought Kotobuki was okay. I went there, like I said, and ate lunch quite a bit. But when I saw on Facebook people lamenting that it was closing, and, oh, man, it's an institution. I'm sure going to miss it. I hadn't been there in 20 years, but going to miss it. Well, it didn't seem like you missed it. That's like the person that goes and gets up in the boxes in the attic that they hadn't looked in 10 years, bring the box down, go through, oh, I need this. Oh, my God, I forgot. Oh, well, you didn't need it or you'd have used it because it's been up in the attic for 10 years. I'll give you a prime example of something like that. My wife just recently cleaned out the cup holders in my Cadillac. And there was pens and business cards and all kind of stuff in there. And I thought to myself, she cleaned this out. And I don't know, did she throw the stuff away? And then I got to thinking, well, you didn't need any of it. Because if you needed any of it, you'd have known what was in there. I had no idea what was in that cup holder. The answer to world peace could have been in that cup holder. I have no idea. I didn't know what was in it. I must not needed it because if I needed it, I know what was there. Well, that's kind of like how I feel about all these people that are saying, oh, man, we're going to miss Kotobuki. Hadn't been there in 20 years, but we're going to miss it. We didn't miss it for 20 years. I always thought it was a pretty good restaurant. So I will miss Kotobuki. But I went there 4, 5, 6 times a year, usually during lunch, usually at lunch. But Kotobuki closed its doors over the weekend, an institution. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to Ocala Talks on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Are you wasting time boxing up packages and going to the post office or the UPS store? Are you tired of not knowing what you'll pay when you get there? Just Ship offers pickup service and flat rate packaging and postage rates, which takes the guesswork out of shipping while saving you time and money. So quit wasting valuable time and money. Call or text Just Ship at 352-234-3840.